Hello there boys and girls, my name is Pulverizers and welcome to my Clue Scroll Ironman series Hound Hunt, where the aim is extremely simple: obtain the bloodhound pet, starting on a fresh level 3 Ironman account.
So, just in case you missed the previous episode of Hound Hunt, we spent pretty much the entire video trying out the new Tombs of Amascut to see if we could get lucky with some early purples, and also to test it out and see if it was a good method for elite clues. And luckily, on our first ever solo normal mode run, we did manage to snag our first purple, with it actually being those Mumpton's Fang, which was such a good item to grab first as it is really useful inside of TOA. Then next up on raid 27, we did manage to pull another purple, this time picking up the Missouri body, which is now our new best in slot range body, after we did have to say goodbye to our Armadillo chestplate to upgrade it. And throughout the episode, we did pick up a fair few elite clues as well, receiving 8 in total from roughly 50 runs, but unfortunately after trading every single one in for a master clue, it was pretty safe to say that all my luck was used up over at TOA, as basically every single clue was a massive stinker. Hey, how's it going guys, and welcome back to episode number 81 of Hound Hunt. So, continuing on with the theme of last episode, we are going to be starting this one out with a little bit more TOA, and I've actually now done about 15 or 20 more runs since the last episode, and unfortunately haven't seen another purple yet, or even a single elite clue for that matter either. So I think what I'm going to do is get myself up to around 75 total KC, and then move away from TOA for a little bit so I don't burn myself out, and instead go and fill in my clue craving, as I haven't really cracked open too many clues over the past few weeks. And something that I've been really wanting to do for quite some time now is actually finally finish off the entire medium clue log, as we now just need the black elegant shirt to complete all 115 entries. So alongside a little bit more TOA, the main goal for today's episode is to either tick off that final entry or to crack open a ton of medium caskets, which means we should receive a fair few master clues as well, as they are only a 1 in 30 from a medium casket. So fingers crossed we can grab another purple in these last few TOA runs to take us up to 75 in total, and then after that he's back over to the Puro Prism for me. So I'm still not entirely sure what the rates are for purples, but we haven't actually seen one now in 50 runs. But to be fair, I think 2 purples overall in 75 KC does sound about right. But before we leave TOA and then start hunting that last medium clue unique, I kind of want to get one expert mode KC in just to say that I have done one. Wait, what's this random guy doing in my video?
Hey, what about my world?
What do you mean your world, mate? Are you from some childish game or something?
That is not true. Hero Wars has vibrant graphics, cool gameplay, and a user-friendly interface.
You know what? You've actually convinced me, so let's give it a try.
Yeah, tell them more about it.
So if you guys fancy a break from TOA, then no fear, as today's episode is kindly sponsored by Hero Wars. In Hero Wars, everyone can find a character to suit themselves. They have cyborgs, aliens, vampires, and even furries won't be disappointed. I've been playing for 2 weeks now and have only just unlocked a third. And I think I'm going to unlock Chaba next. He's an absolutely awesome tank who literally devours his enemies. But let me tell you guys, Celeste is the real S tier. She can switch between a DPS dark form and a healer light form, which makes her useful in any situation. Besides, check out this totally amazing outfit that just dropped for her. There is no equal to Hero Wars. You're going to be playing it on the subway, at lectures, or even whilst playing something else. It is so incredibly easy to start playing, but assembling the perfect team of heroes is an art in itself. For example, Mojo the Shaman can't heal the Darkstar Elf nearly as effectively as the good Grandma Martha can, while the Slow Cleaver makes a great pair with the Swift Isaac. Hero Wars is a world of 6 unique modes, more than 300 Guild Wars servers, and also 100 million players, so you can play alone or see who among you and your friends is the top dog. Oh yeah, and I nearly forgot, here's a question for you guys. Where can you get 30,000 coins, 600 emeralds, and 5 awesome heroes to start dominating in Hero Wars right away? Too slow, the answer is down below in the link in the description. Play Hero Wars now. So again, a massive thank you to Hero Wars for sponsoring today's episodes. Let's get straight back into that expert mode TOA. Oh, my heart is going, but there we go. After that very unfortunate yellow click last run, and I did cut it pretty close on supplies, but there we go. There's our first expert mode TOA KC. And honestly, guys, I don't think my hands have been this shaky playing this game since we got our Infernal Cape. And of course, never lucky. But hey, with that KC out of the way, I think it is about time that I stop stalling and start catching some eclectic imps. Okay, so this might be one of the weirdest coincidences that I've ever had on this game, and also one of the weirdest bot farms that I've found as well. So essentially, whenever I do some skilling, I always come to this bank here just east of Miscellanea, and it appears that on every single world, there's a level 85 bot making hunter kits, which is super weird because it's exactly what I was here to do as well, as I do need the impling jars. But yeah, I got no idea if these are like good profit or not, or like why they're here at this specific bank. But yeah, every single world, a new bot making hunter kits. Wait, what the hell? This one's even got a rocky pet as well. But yeah, if you do happen to be watching Sir Pugger, here's a new bot farm for you to explore. So I can't lie, this is a pretty tedious process. But if any Ironmen out there do need some more impling jars, this is probably the quickest way to get them in the game. So a minor case of RSI later, and there we go, 1.5k impling jars all stacked up. So I think what I'm going to do is fill up every single one and then stack up 30 medium clues at a time, which should hopefully give us a master clue every time we open a medium stack. Oh, and for the record, guys, we've now caught 43,300 eclectics inside of Puro Puro. So let's see how many we can get up to by the end of the episode. Oh, so many trips back and forth to Xanaris later, and there we go, a big old stack of eclectics ready to be cracked open. And I think this might actually be the most we've ever had stacked on the account at one time. And also, if we are rate from these, we should get 60 medium clues in total. And I swear, if I've gone and stacked up that many eclectics, then we go and get that last unique on the first casket, I'll be very happy, but also kind of annoyed as well. But saying that, obviously every time we trade in clues to Watson, we do need a medium clue for a master, so at least we'll be set on those for a while. And so as if no time has passed at all, we got 30 medium caskets all ready to go now. And before we start cracking these bad boys open, we are going to be starting out on 1,350 open in total, and also we are now ranked 96 on the Ironman high scores as well. And even though a few episodes ago now, we did pick up our third pair of Ranger boots, we are still a little bit dry for how many we should have received in total at this many clues open. So alongside hoping for that final clue unique, I'll obviously never say no to another pair of Ranger boots as well. Here we go, guys. Second master clue of today's episode. Here comes master clue 422. And you know what? I have seen a lot better, but at the same time, I definitely have seen a lot stinkier as well. So, yeah, not the worst one there. So usually I do like dressing up in a bit of fashionscape for the master openings, but with the amount that we're getting from the medium caskets, it's probably a good idea just to keep my clue hunting gear on. But either way, here we go, guys. Master clue 423. And again, not the worst one in the world there. And as always, I will take any Watson scrolls that I can get, so pretty happy with that one. Oh my god, what the hell is going on? And you know what, guys? With the luck that we've been having, maybe we should have been doing mediums for our master clues this entire time. And I know we did miss out on some clue content last episode with all the TOA that we did, so at least we are making up for it a little bit in this one. So I'm not entirely sure why, but I did have a good feeling about opening this one on top of Varrock Castle. And, well, safe to say we are never opening one here again. How I forget my spade to this step every single time after nearly 4,000 clues is beyond me at this point. And on that note, actually, something that I really missed from pre-EOC, and something that I think would be a really good addition to this game as well, would actually be the tool belt, so at least that way we'd never forget our spade again. So I got the pickpocket and elf step, and I thought whilst I was in the area, I would hop a few worlds, and finally we got a little bit of luck from the crystal imp. So what I am going to do is finish off this master, and then go trade this bad boy in for another one. And whenever we've needed a little bit of clue luck in the past, there's always been one place that's never let me down before. Well, it's a sad day when even Kathy doesn't come in clutch for you. And speaking of the past, the other day actually, YouTube re-recommended me my first ever episode of this series, which I thought was a little strange, but I hadn't watched it back in about 2 years, so I thought I would give it a view. And roughly 2 minutes into the video, I said something absolutely outrageous that I'd completely forgotten about. So take a look at this, guys.
Right, that should do for food for now, level 3 fishing. But something I was thinking just then when I was fishing is how long this series is actually going to take to complete. I know we're right at the start, so it's probably not a good idea to be thinking that already. But I'm probably estimating about a year or so, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments section.
Yep, so I legitimately thought this series would take me a year to complete. So for a bit of context, we're not even halfway to the bloodhound drop rate. We're nearly 3 years in the series in total, and I have nearly 300 days playtime on the account. So yeah, how I thought it was going to take me about a year, I have no idea. I mean, to be fair to myself though, I think we did open our first ever master casket on the account just over a year after starting the series, so maybe I was banking on getting the 1 KC bloodhound. But hey, I guess sometimes it's good to look back and see just how far we've come since spawning in Lumbridge all those years ago now. But either way, here we go guys, master clue 426, and another mimic. Haven't seen one of those in quite a while, so let's pray that we don't get the manta rays. And I thought I'd try my new Fang over at the mimic, and it seems to be doing the job so far. So there we go, 27 mimic KC in total now, so please mimic, do not give me those manta rays, give me something good. And some death runes. I mean, again, at least those will get used. Definitely better than the mantas. 600k overall, so definitely the best clue of the episode so far. Yes, there we go. The crystal imp luck is finally turning around a little bit. So whilst I was editing the last episode, I thought I'd hop around and catch a few imps in the meantime. And we still have 47 there saved up as well, so we could maybe get another elite clue from those. So I got the pickpocket and elf step again, and I realized I've been boosting up this entire time whilst being so close to just getting the level. So there we go guys, level 85 even coming in. So that's another master clue step where we don't need to boost up anymore now. So we're back in the exact same spot where we picked up our first ever mega rare clue roll on the account well over 2 years ago now. So let's see if we can be lucky again. And well, nothing too great in that one. Damn, safe to say all our lucky spots are really letting us down today. Hey, there we go. But at least on the positive side, the crystal imps are being super nice to us today. So for this next casket, I was trying to think of some really obscure locations, and I genuinely don't think I've been in this room in the Warriors Guild for at least a decade now. But either way, here comes Master Casket 428, and again, not too great. The ones today really haven't been too good at all. Some more Firelighters, a couple of Manta Rays, but yeah, overall not the best one. And we're slowly climbing up the Master Clue ranks as well, as we're up to rank 80 in total now on the Ironman high scores. And to continue with the weird location theme, I thought I'd crack one open on top of the Apatel. And we get ourselves, again, very, very standard. More Onyx Bolts, a couple of Alkaballs, but yeah, to be fair, that is the majority of the value in the clue right there. Well, no sign of the Black Elegant top so far, but safe to say, we're getting crazy lucky with the Master Clues. But either way, here comes Master Clue 430, and again, looks pretty much exactly the same as the last one. More Onyx Bolts, and another spare Magic Seed, I guess, so hey, maybe one day we'll go for that 200 mil farming. So, not good news here, guys. So, essentially, it's the day after the last clips, and unfortunately, I've woken up today with the dreaded vid, which I don't think I'm actually allowed to say the full word on YouTube, but I'm sure you guys can gather what I'm saying, and honestly, I feel like absolute death. So, the plan was to keep going until we get the Black Elegant top, but I think what I'm going to do instead, because I'm not really sure how much I'm going to be on the PC for the next few days, is round off of 1500 medium clues instead, which is 60 more caskets from now, and then hopefully we'll get a few more masters or that final unique. So yeah, sorry if I sound a little bit weird in the next few clips, and it is my first ever time having the vid, and I already feel awful on day one, so I want to make sure that I get this one all edited and ready to upload before it gets any worse. Whoops, so I accidentally fat-fingered one open. Oh, dearie me. Alright, here we go guys, last clues of the episode. Let's see if we can cross off that final unique. Honestly, I've got no idea what's going on. This Master Clue luck from the medium caskets is insane so far. In 119 open, we've had 10 Masters, and we've still got 31 caskets to go as well, so hopefully we can grab a few more. There we go, guys. 1,500 medium clues in total on the Ironman now, and still no sign of that black elegant top. But on the positive side, we did get crazy lucky with the amount of master clues that we received. And also, hopefully all those clues today did make up for the clue drought that we had in the previous episode. So, with all that said, guys, I think that is where we're going to wrap up for today's episode of Hound Hunt. And as always, I really do hope you guys have enjoyed this one. So if you have, and you haven't yet, then a big old like on the video does really go a long way. And once again, a massive thank you to Hero Wars for sponsoring today's video. If you guys want to check it out, the download links are down in the description below. But until next time, guys, as always, stay safe and I'll see you very soon.